Moving on from question 6 of logical reasoning drill set number 8 over at lawhub.lsac.org, we get to number 7. We've got our highlight tool still selected, and we read the question stem first to identify what we're being asked to do. And number 7 stem reads, if all of the statements above are true, which one of the following must also be true? So we're going to just highlight must also be true and which, indicating that we've got an inference task. So we're going to have to highlight the statements of fact on the left-hand side in different colors to differentiate them as we evaluate the answer choices, seeking something that is guaranteed to be true based on the information on the left, ideally without engaging in any conditional logic diagramming, because it's just not effective and efficient in the digital LSAT era. So starting on the left, although most good judges are both impartial and compassionate. So we're going to just highlight most good judges are both impartial and compassionate in pink. We'll switch to our yellow. No one who is unwilling to apply the law regardless of strong personal beliefs is a good judge. That is some convoluted phrasing, but if we just highlight it in yellow, we should be able to address this from the answer choices in a moment, then as needed. Further, all good judges have a thorough knowledge of the law. So we'll highlight this in our nice little orange here. All good judges have a thorough knowledge of the law. And then we'll go to our underline just to underline this last statement, which says, few people who lack an understanding of human psychology and motivations make good judges. So I'm going to go to the answer choices now and try to limit them to evaluating one of these statements to try and identify common wrong inference reasons to eliminate. So things that are extreme, things that are reversals of the information, or things that need additional information to guarantee they must be true in this case. So going to choice A, most bad judges. Okay, I'm just looking for bad judges. I got good judges. I got good judge. I got good judges. I got good judges. I don't know anything about bad judges. As soon as I recognize a new term, I should be able to highlight it, eliminate A, and not look back. Next, choice B. Some uncompassionate people have a thorough knowledge of the law. Okay, well, good judges are impartial and compassionate. We don't know anything about uncompassionate. So same general idea as bad judges was going to be a term that was outside of the purview of this paragraph. So too is uncompassionate. We can eliminate B, hopefully almost immediately. Then choice C, most people who understand human psychology are both impartial and compassionate. Well, we see the human psychology in this underlined statement. So few people who lack an understanding of human psychology. Well, okay, so few who do, but what about most who, few who lack it, so again, don't have this understanding, but what about most who do understand? I, again, cannot just jump by kind of negating that few to most about understanding human psychology. That's going to require additional information. Hopefully, once more, you could see the incorrect quantifier, the incorrect negation, without doing it conditionally and move on to choice D. Few people who have a thorough knowledge of the law lack an understanding of human psychology. Okay, so we've got all good judges have a thorough knowledge of the law. Okay, great. And so that matches the thorough knowledge piece. But lack an understanding of human psychology, well, we don't know about those who have the knowledge of the law. We're just talking about judges. So few people, that's going to need additional information to go from all good judges. So again, highlight the qualifier. Hopefully you can move on pretty quickly to choice E, which states some people who have a thorough knowledge of the law. Okay, so if you're a good judge, you've got that thorough knowledge of the law, and you would be a person, are willing to apply the law regardless of strong personal beliefs. Well, we know here's this idea about strong personal beliefs, and you have to be able to apply the law without considering your strong personal beliefs to be a good judge. So you're going to be a good judge if you do these two things, and judges are people, so this is absolutely true. And remember that if you happen to come down to two answer choices with an inference task, another way that you can kind of decide what the best answer choice is look for the ambiguous qualifiers. Ambiguity, kind of a little bit of vagueness, is going to be preferable for most inference questions, as it is here when we choose choice E for number 7.